What's good? This your boy Hoghead with the Haters Real podcast. Now let's get to this shit right here. Okay, is YNW Melly? Is he guilty or not? Hmm. They saying that the prosecution don't have a firearm, but if you look, when YNW Melly was leaving the studio, then the night that Sack Chaser and Juvie was killed, he had that man bag on. You can see if you zoom in, it's a firearm in there. But the prosecution don't have that firearm. YNW Melly, he know his position was when he was in that vehicle. The prosecution know where his position was when he was in that vehicle. We know what his position was in that vehicle. So, is YNW Melly guilty or not? Do they have evidence that YNW Melly is guilty? They have phone evidence. Why do you think the prosecutor is staying on the phone evidence that this was YNW Melly's phone? It's his phone. It's proven it's his phone. So that's why she is going into all the text messages, everything to clarify that, you know what, bringing the case to let everybody know that YNW Melly, this is his phone. This is everything that he said. There's no lies. So can a phone convict you for murder? Can a phone convict you for a double murder? Yes. Everybody have watched the first 48. And when you watch the first 48, they let a person know, or the suspect know, we know that your phone was hitting our tower. So if your cell phone was hitting the tower, that means that the cell phone knew every move that you was going. It knew every move that you was going. So a lot of people, when they be investigated in the first 48, that's evidence. You don't need a firearm. A lot of people been convicted on death row right now without a firearm. YNW Borland, he gonna have to talk. Why is he gonna have to talk? Because he put himself in a situation that basically he let Melly run off on him on this bullshit, and Melly FaceTiming his girl. Hold on. Now let's get back into this shit right here. It was said that Sack Chaser whooped Melly ass 2 days. I mean 2 days before the demise of no 2 days after Sack Chaser, YNW Juvie both lost their life. 2 days after Sack Chaser whooped Melly ass and knocked his grill out of his mouth in front of his girl. So you already know. You do something in front of my girl, you gotta think about how offended somebody is gonna be. You beat me up and knock me out in front of my girl. You humiliate me. You making me look like a bitch ass nigga. You making me look hella fucking lame. So Melly, he backdoored his homeboy or his partners that he came up with in grade school. That they came up from nothing in Broward County in Florida. He took him out. So if you ask me, did YMW Melly kill Sack Chaser and Juvie? Yes, he did. Do the judge know that he killed this man? Yeah. Do the defense don't want certain stuff in the case because they know the case is already gonna go the way that it's supposed to go? A lot of people want to say this about the prosecution. The prosecution, she is just starting. She is just beginning. If they're saying that this case is going to end up happening to at least like the end of July, hey, she just starting. She in it. We in July right now. She own it. You better believe it. Don't count her out. Now they starting to come with more evidence. YMW Melly, he fried himself. If you think that they gonna let him skip to my loo out that motherfucking system in Florida, you dead wrong. Melly is guilty of all counts. You see it on his face. I don't understand why people are saying, "Oh, you know what? It ain't no evidence on Melly." How would you feel if somebody took your partners out or took your family members out like that? How would you feel? You can't get mad at YMW Juvie dad. He lost a son. Sack Chaser lost his life. This man knew what he wanted to do. This man was humiliated. He was broken. So what he ended up doing, he ended up turning into what? Melvin. He turned into Melvin that night, and he took his partners out. If anybody think that that's okay for another black brother to take his partners out, he didn't even take the ops out. He took his partners out. A lot of times it can be some disrespect, but in life, you can lose your life over a woman. So YNW Melly, he thinks because he have a lot of fan and a lot of support that he gonna beat this case. He not gonna beat this case. There's still gonna be more evidence that's gonna come out. Only thing we gotta do is be patient and watch. Now, if this man was guilty, I say, you know what, free Melly. But how can you not be guilty when there's recordings, video recordings of you getting in that vehicle and what position you got in the backseat of that vehicle? The way that y'all try to set this up to make it look like it was a drive-by, y'all don't even know what kind of even vehicle that even shot at y'all. Then, only thing the prosecution had to find out, the phone was hitting the cell phone towers, and when the phone was hitting the cell phone towers, where y'all said that the drive-by happened at was not the location that the drive-by happened. So that's why YMW Borland, when he went to the hospital with a changed pair of clothes, that's what put them in the situation that this situation was set up. If your partners was shot in a drive-by, you get them to the hospital immediately. You don't go home and change clothes. Melly don't jump out the vehicle and get on the phone and FaceTime and call his girlfriend. That sounds ridiculous. If anybody will believe that botched ass story, you're fucking wrong. This man killed his damn homeboys. How would you feel if somebody killed your homeboys? But at the end of the day, hey, I want y'all to like and subscribe. Like, subscribe to the Haters Real podcast. I'm just keeping it real because I feel like that's the wrong way to like backdoor your homeboys. You know what I mean? I would have rather for y'all to cut each other off, separate. But the main fact that you knew what you wanted to do, and you said that they was going to extort you. No, you extorted them and took them out. So they can't make no more money. You didn't want no money to come to their family. You was greedy. You was like me, 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 me. So, hey, I want y'all to like and subscribe. I want y'all to comment, share. This is the Haters Real podcast. I just spit my opinion and just let you know how I feel from my viewpoint. But like and subscribe. Get at your boy. Yeah.